Mason, there was a beautiful moment in building the band when you said after meeting these guys for the first time that you felt like you'd met your best friends and you just had to get to know them. Is that still how it feels?
It feels like brothers now, I would say. We're a pretty tight unit. We spent a lot of time together, both on the show and off the show. I mean, we finished filming about a year ago now. And I'd say for the most part, we've been in close proximity at all times.
Very close proximity.
But it's been great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think of these three as brothers.
But I am
Feeling very confident. I'm 100% sure that this is the band that I want to lock in.
come on.
All right, I'm happy to work with you boys. Let's do it.
Here we go.
You just formed our fourth band. Please make your way.
How did you guys, particularly you Australians, how did you get on this show?
Yeah, I was asked to be on American Idol a few years ago. I kind of put music to the side. I was skating a lot and I worked in a skate shop and I was loving that. Last year I got contacted by a casting agent who was also on American Idol and he's like, "Yo, there's this show, man. Do you want to be part of it?" And I'm like, "Not really, man. Like, I'm kind of chilling, just skating and having fun." And then he goes, "Dude, it's Netflix. Like, you're going to want to do this." I'm like, "All right, I'll give it a try."
I heard about it through management. One of my managers, Daniel, hit me up and said, "Hey, like this, opportunities come across my desk. Would you be interested?" And I was like, "Nah, not at all. Sorry." He said, "Look, I think this show might be a bit different because it is reality TV. Like, you can be yourself and your personality will come through." Yeah, I got the call saying, "Do you want to do the show?" And at that point I was like, well, why not? But I'm really glad that I did because obviously I met these three guys and now we're going to take over the world.
Hell yeah.
Was it the same for you guys? A DM or a manager?
I mean, very similar for me. It was I did The Voice and then American Idol. Same casting director same as him pretty much, from American Idol. Reached out to me and she was like, "I really want you to do this show." I'm like, "I'm not doing it." And then she's like, "I'm telling you, you have to try this. You have to try." Like, begged me. And I'm like, "All right, fine. I guess I'll give it a shot." Like Mason said, I'm super happy I did. Met these guys and it all turned out good.
Yeah, for me, it was similar to Mason. Like, I have been reached out to for the American Idol and The Voice thing, but I never saw how it could help me, like put myself out there the way that I wanted to be put out there. I guess with this opportunity, I saw the Netflix thing right away and I was just like, I thought about it for a second, like my career kind of plateaued this time. Like I was dropping original music, but it wasn't really doing much and I didn't have a strong team behind me. It was just me. So I was like, you know what, let's do it. And I did it. And yeah, super happy I did.
How are you feeling right now, honestly?
I'm feeling really good, actually. I mean, I met these three awesome guys. We had a good time. We had a good run. We made it pretty far in this competition, so I can't complain.
Nicely done, gentlemen. Y'all, please give it up one more time for Midnight Til Morning.
And so what have you been doing since the show finished? Like, how are you working on your craft?
Well, even on the show, we were very adamant that we want to record music and have it ready for when the show releases and, get an album ready, get a tour ready. So, yeah, we got off the show and I was really lucky enough to be a part of the Chug music team. Pretty much for like 6-7 months straight, we were just in the studio, just really trying to strike while the iron's hot.
And Shane, how has the songwriting dynamic worked? Like, do you all have you fallen into natural roles as to who who gets the melody and who gets the lyrics?
We just walk into the studio and kind of bounce off of each other. That's always how it's been. It's kind of always worked pretty well. Everybody has their strong suits, but I think that it's a good vibe when we're in there together.
Yeah, I think it's different every time as well. Sometimes someone might come in and go, "I got this great idea," or "I like this guitar lick," or whatever it might be. And then we just kind of vibe. And sometimes, one or two of us might take the lead on a song or...
Every single time we've done it, it just kind of falls into place.
Yeah.
We never really had
Very
a problem.
natural.
Just whatever feels right.
We were nervous though as well. And when we were going into write for like the first time, we're like, because we're all solo, we were all solo artists. So it's like, how is this going to work? Like,
yeah.
And it's usually about 6 people in the studio, like a producer, maybe a top liner in there with us. And then it's just us 4. So it's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
I would say before, like, being in a band, I would be writing songs, in my home studio by myself and nobody else. So it's like, you got to say something that everybody likes, you know what I mean? Like, you might like something, they might not like it. So it's like, it's definitely different to common grounds, but it's been pretty good, I feel like.
Yeah.
They're doing some harmonies.
So let's talk about Bye. I'd love to dig into the choices that you guys made in that song. You've got 2 of the most amazing names as credits on that on that song in Amy Allen and Benson Boone. Tell me, how did the song come to you and what state was it in when it arrived with you guys, and then what did you do to it?
The demo sounds very different to our version, which was great of them because they let us kind of put our spin on it. And I think it was just really validating for us to get, the okay or the blessing from such
Definitely.
iconic artists,
We might not be the best singers in the world, but it's about tone for us and like the art of the music. So it's like having 4 different voices. The more we work together to sound really good together, it was like it makes the song super interesting because you really are hearing 4 completely different voices on it. And, when they sound good together, they sound great together.
You're also you don't dance. So you're not that kind of boy band. You're not
Zach
NSYNC.
dances.
Oh, we can move.
But I mean, you're not doing the kind of,
Yeah,
So
of
tell me
course.
about those choices, like why you sort of see this road between those 2 options.
We've been together pretty much for the best part of 12 months since the show ended. Like we're spending 24 hours a day together. And I guess as far as like the, not wanting to be the traditional boy band, we're just, as Connor said before, like we were initially 4 solo artists. And I think we still wanted to kind of hang on to that individual identity rather than just all wearing matching clothes and doing the same moves, And also, I don't know. I don't think the world needs that at the minute. I think they need people that are honest and, and tell it how it is and how they feel. And that's what we are.
Initially, it made us more uncomfortable not to have the instrument with us because we're all so used to like playing in bars or doing these like small performances back home. And then all of a sudden that was just stripped from us and it's like, hey, stand here.
Yeah,
I
felt
remember
really
in,
naked.
like Ocean Eyes on the show, it's like, okay, everybody just stand here and sing. And we're like, all
that boogie.
right, what do we do? So we're sitting there like shoulders up and it just definitely took some time.
And we
to get
write
used
a
to.
lot of these songs on guitar when we first like create them, so it's just natural to play them on guitar. We want to bring instruments into the show and obviously have songs without instruments and just really create an environment that's exciting for people.
And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven.
There's a cliche that great art can only come from struggle, that you have to starve in your garret for a while before you can, but so that you can create. You guys are all going through the struggle now. Like it is hard work, what you're doing now, even though you make it look easy. How do you feel about music now?
I think the struggle was more before, I landed this like playing in bars to people who weren't even listening and like who were eating over me. Like that was kind of the struggle for me. And now it's like this big thing's come along and I wouldn't say it's, calming. It's like really, really stressful, but it's like, oh, now I'm doing what I love.
Yeah, it's just super validating now in comparison to, like you said, playing to 3 people in a bar or something like that. I mean, we have like thousands of fans that just love us now. They'll do anything for us. So
Looking back at that guy who was playing in the bar with the people eating their fish and chips, what would you say to him now?
Tell him to cut his hair. I had pretty long hair. No, I'd just be like, just keep at it, keep writing. That's the one thing like I'm really adamant about is just keep writing, because I was writing terrible songs when I was young, and then I always thought like I'm never going to get better at this, and then over the years you just get better and better. And I think honestly just appreciate that moment of singing in front of like 3-4 people and just be like, dude, just take it in because you're not going to be able to do it in a while. And yeah.